Stephanie, and I'm coming to you today with another Valentine's card, and this one I'm gonna call I Love the You and Us, because that's what my saying says. So let's get started on how I made this card. It is a really simple, easy, fun card that anybody could make. So let's get going. The first thing that I did was I took a piece of cardstock that was Whisper White, and this is 5.5 scored at 4 1/4. And then I went ahead and I took the punch, the heart to heart punch that has all 3 of the different heart punches in it, and I opened the card back up, and about 1/4, I don't know, I put this right on the edge, if you could see, like this edge of this is right where the fold goes. And then I just went up a little ways, and I punched that out, and then I just moved it over, and I punched it out again. So you get the little holes through it. Then I took a piece of Designer Series paper, and this has some polka dots in it, and I liked this, and it's 2 inches high, and it's a little longer, but I'm just gonna cut it off. So it's 2 inches high by 4 1/2. You should cut it right at 4 1/4, but I will do that at the end. So then I just put some adhesive I'm going to put my polka dotted ends down. I'm going to line it up with the bottom and the side of the card. Okay, so it looks like that. And then I'm just going to come in with a pair of my scissors, and I'm just going to trim that little bit off. So there. Oops, I left a little piece. Tiny shavings there. Okay, now we can set this aside for a few minutes. So we'll set that aside. We got our base card ready. Then I went ahead and I took a piece of Real Red, and I took this of the framelits, this heart out of the framelit set, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cut this out. So I will do that. And while I'm still over here, we'll do a little stamping, and then we'll come back to the cutter again. I took some Riding Hood Red, and I took this heart stamp that is in the P.S. I Love You. Like I said, this is on the clearance rack. Right now, I don't know how long they'll last because it's while supplies last. But I'm going to take this heart right here, and I'm going to stamp it. There we go. And then also, while I have this piece of paper out, I'm also taking a saying out of that set that says, I love the you and us. And I'm going to stamp that one right there. So that way I can cut it out. So now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take this framelit, the banner one, and I'm going to cut this out. Okay, so I have that one. And then I am going to, you can do 2 ways. You can either use the framelit that is in the heart that's in this framelit set, which is right here, and put it over top of this and cut this out, which is how I did this one, my first one. Or you can take the actual heart punch and go in and cut this out, because that's the same size. And I'm going to take the heart punch this time, just to show you the difference. Not that there's any, but so just to show you 2 different ways. If you have the heart punch, you can use this. If you have the framelits, you know, and you don't have the heart punch, you can use the second to the smallest framelit heart for this part. Okay, so then I took a sponge dabber And I went ahead and I sponged around this heart. Okay, so now it looks like that. All right, then I took some of this, what is this called? This is a Cherry Cobbler Scalped Tulip Ribbon. And I don't know, I just took a piece of it and I made a knot and kind of pulled it tight, and then I just cut some off. And then I just kept trimming it down until I got it to about the size that I thought it would look nice on my card. And I opened up the ends to it and stuff. So that's all I did. I just knotted it and kind of opened it up a little bit. And then just kept, you know, trimming up the ends and stuff. I'm sorry if I'm going out of camera view. I feel like I haven't done a video in, well, it has been a while. So I'm trying to remember that I have to stay under the camera for you guys. So, so that's kind of what I did there. So now let's start assembling the rest of the card. So for this part of the card, I just went ahead and put adhesive on the back of it. And I just stuck that right there. And then I went ahead and I took a large glue dot. These are just some bigger ones. You can get them at the craft store, or you can use several of the little ones. I just had these big ones, so I wanted to use them. And I just stuck this down towards the bottom, like that. And then I went and took this heart, this other heart here, and I put it on some Stampin' Dimensionals. Put 2 back there. Oops. And I stuck that right kind of in the center a little. Then I took the P.S. I Love You, and I kind of wrinkled it up by going like that with it. Added a couple pop dots on each end because I really wanted to make, or the little ones. And then I stuck one end right here, and then I kind of, with this end, I kind of like made it bow up a little. Not too much, but just a little bit, and then stuck it down. Because it kind of bows already on its own, being that this part is on the little hump there. And then the last thing I did was I took 3 of these larger pearls that I have, and I ended up just getting them off, which is not very easy sometimes. And I just stuck 3 of the little hearts up there, like that. I think I would trim this down a little bit more now that I'm looking at this. I'm going to get it close off just a little too much that I didn't like it, so I trimmed it down. But that is it, everybody. This is how I did my card. And I just wanted to show you how I did this Valentine's card. Thanks for stopping by. Bye-bye.